Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today, that's right, we're going to be jumping right in to a new episode. Hope you guys are ready. Well guys, it is finally out. For the most part, this pack should be out for you guys, ready to play. Now, I do want to mention this. If it's not out as of the video being published, it will be out soon, most likely. And I want to mention that you guys can actually start on this exact platform that I am on. It won't have any mods on it, but it will have specific trees and specific things that is on it. Thanks to Nax, he went ahead and got it all set up for me, which is awesome, super awesome. This right here will be where you guys can start this island. Basically, stripped down version of this, ready to go, and you guys can pretty much not have to worry about building all this if you don't want to. But that's just an option. That's one of the options, so be sure to look out for that. Also, there's some little Easter eggs hidden in some of the helpful tips there at the beginning of this mod pack when you do load it up to be on the lookout for, because there's some very interesting things. Also, let's talk about this. This is the final flower power. Remember last episode we worked on making the final collector and stuff, and the final relay? Well, I now have the ability to make the final power flower. Yes, this thing produces an insane amount. Try 48 million, or 48 trillion, not million, trillion RF a tick. Or, why am I saying RF tick? EMC a tick per second, which is every 20 seconds basically. So yeah, pretty cool. Also wanted to show you guys this over here. Or one of these things. We do have a quest reward. I guess we can go ahead and clear that out. It was for this. There we go. We have some new quests. The completionist is the new quest here. Basically, it's going to require you to complete all of these chapters, and all these chapters are covered up here, which means you need to complete every single section in order to complete that chapter, which is kind of cool because it makes it a little bit more challenging towards the end, which is already pretty challenging on its own. So let's go ahead and kind of get started with one of these mods that I really wanted to start messing with. And that is this one right here, which we could have started with early game. But I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. I probably should have started with it, but I think it was because of the loot box stuff that we can get into is the reason why I didn't. Also, this requires a bit of power, so it is going to take a little bit of that. Let's just go ahead and take a look here. And then we'll also start working on a little bit of power gen on the other side of that. And kind of get away from the power gen that we're using. So, we have a simulation chamber, a loot fabricator. We also have some other things, which are these data modules. This is all part of deep mob learning, which is what we're going to highly cover today. Then we also have the deep mob learner, all of which we need to kind of get started with. I don't actually think, now that I look at it, pretty sure I don't have redstone. Where was it at? Repeater? Pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, redstone repeater on me. So we need some stone, redstone repeater. I know I have an ME system, but it's kind of wonky right now. I would use it, but I got better things to do. Pretty sure I don't have one. So there's a redstone repeater. We need 3 of those to make this. And then we need these soot-covered plates. We'll get into that here in a second. Which is obsidian and redstone to make. Or, technically, used to, you could make it a little bit different, but I guess it's been changed. Usually you right-click it on obsidian. Or right-click it on coal to make it. So these are going to get soot-covered plates. Maybe that's no, that's soot-covered redstone. Okay. Crafted by crushing redstone against a block of coal. Okay. Block of coal. And redstone. That will get us that. Perfect. So, right-click it. Look at that. We get this soot-covered redstone by right-clicking. And you have to actually click. It's not like a hold-down thing. You have to actually click it. Huh. That's it. I like that. I like that a lot. And we need some obsidian. Fairly easy to do. All right. Let's go ahead and make this. And then we're also going to need the actual scanner itself, which is going to require some glass. We should be golden. Let's make some of this. All right, so where are you at? There you are. There is our deep learner. This is like the first part of getting into deep mob learning. We do need a blink model, which it looks like it's going to require golden lapis, which is not too hard. Gold. Lapis. I think I have everything else, right? Repeater. I'll get a few of those. Alright, so blank modules. Oh, stone. Good old-fashioned stone. We'll pull this out. We'll get this started. We need to take this, and I'm going to make a couple of them. I'll do 4. Couples, 4 more than a couple, but... and these blank data modules can be used to make different mobs of different types. As you can see, we can actually make a data module for these, but be sure that the data module you make is of a mob that you can actually kill, because we are going to need to actually fight these things. So if you're wanting to go after a ghast, well, you better be able to get a ghast. And vice versa. Even the dragon can be killed. And we're going to have to kill these a few times. So I'm going to show you how we do that here in a little bit. But for right now, let's find one that we want to make. And, I mean, a zombie's a good one. But I think we're probably going to get more creepers than anything. Let's see what ones they want us to actually make. So it looks like it wants us to make these data modules here. We have the Ender Dragon one, the Ghast model, and the Guardian, and the Wither data model. Data model. If I could talk. The Guardian data model. Is that one? That's just, that's super easy to make. We can actually make that one. We just need Prismarine. We might not be able to utilize it, but we can at least make one. And then we need a Ghast. So, I guess we can go ahead and make another portal. I don't see why not. So, to make another portal, we're going to make a 3 wide one. Like so. Flint. And we might be able to head in here and actually find ourselves a tier. Because I don't know if there's any other better way to get it than going through the chickens route. Maybe we can get lucky. We'll get one of these guys. Let's get a it's probably not a good idea to use wood, but you know, oh well. We'll see where it goes. We'll YOLO this. All right. So yeah, we are on a little bitty platform. Little bitty. And let's go ahead and get this thing built out. We actually haven't been to the Nether. It's our first time. We do have a little bit of flight. It's not the greatest in the world. And I don't have an axe on me. I don't recommend our flight being used in any large capacity here. So because we could die pretty easy. But I'm pretty sure gas should spawn here. But I'm going to go ahead and get this platform built out. And I'll see you guys in a second. So unfortunately a gas did not spawn, but I think we can find a way of getting gas tiers without actually having to killing a ghast. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself a Terra Blade, because that's going to be probably the easiest way for me to kill mobs. And then we're also going to go ahead and make ourselves some data modules. So, with this mob grinder, I think zombies are going to be probably the easiest one to start off with. And the simulation chamber will give us this overworlding matter. This can be used in combination with, if I can find it, netherrack, and make hellish matter. And then hellish matter can be added with sugar and dye to make gas tears. I think that's a really awesome way, and we should definitely do that. So, if we go in one of these cages, of course, there's going to be some mobs in here ready for us to kill. We need to figure out a way to do that efficiently. So, let's go ahead and take rotten flesh. Combine it with one of these blank data modules. If we have this deep learner in our offhand, and I think we can set this inside of it. It basically tells us it's faulty, and you can see up at the top left-hand corner that as long as we have this in our offhand, we should be able to kill some zombies. Or skeleton. Well, definitely zombies, as we have to kill zombies and get the final blow. So there's a zombie right there. I guess we have to kill them with our sword? Directly? Maybe? Almost wonder if these mobs are not going to count, because maybe they're slightly different. Well, that sort of blew a hole in there. But anyways, here we go. Here we got some bad guys. So 5. Okay, so this is working. 4. So as long as we keep killing these zombies, we should be good. Look at that. We're probably fixing to hit that. There's 3. And we only need to kill a couple more so we get this thing maxed out. So 1 more. I'll turn those on. We'll get some more mobs spawning in here. Come on, zombie. Spawn whenever you feel like it. There we go. So, this is our last one. And basic tier. Alright, I gotta turn these back on. They're blowing stuff up. Okay, so this is on the basic tier. Now we need 12 to go in order to upgrade it even further. But we should be able to use this at this point and make ourselves a stabilization chamber. And we need this polymer clay, which we could easily make that. Pretty sure that's gold. Lapis. Clay and iron. There we go. Perfect. And with that, we should make some polymer clay. Then we need to make this bad boy. So a soot-covered machine case. I think we have everything for that. We do. And then we need a redstone comparator. We need some quartz. There we go. I don't know why this is not saved yet, but it definitely needs to be. And last but not least, we should be able to nearly craft this thing. Ender pearls. And voila. There is the simulation chamber. Now the simulation chamber is going to need some power. Well, we can hook it up to the power. And it says insert a data module. Well, we have a data module that's in here. We can pull out and place it inside the data module. And it's going to say right here, the pristine chance is 5. Iterations, it's not done there, but it's requiring this polymer clay to get started. So we need to make sure it has polymer clay, and then it can actually get started. Look at there. This is going to take a little bit of time, but this is all you need to get mob drops. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so right there, we didn't get a pristine, but we did get this overworlding matter. And like I said, it only takes a little bit of this stuff in order to get gas tiers, which is what we need. So I've let this run its course, and as you can see, bam, this bad boy is looking pretty good. And it says it's under advanced, but as you can see, we did get ourselves some pristine matter out of this. I have a whole stack of this overworldly matter, which is exactly what I wanted. And yeah, just from me kind of sitting here for a little bit, I was able to gain quite a bit, which is really, really awesome. So let's take hold of this otherworldly matter, and we'll get some, let's see, netherrack. And we can combine that with this, and get the one thing that I'm after for all that work. Sugar. And a spider eye. I think it was a spider eye. And that should allow us to get this right here. Gas tiers. Oh boy. Which means we can take one of these gas tiers and without even thinking about it, get ourselves a gas data model. Store these gas tiers and we'll have them forever. So guys, we do have a couple of other blocks that are in this mod that we can go over. I want to go over them in a couple of other episodes from now. But I do have some update news. If you are watching as of right now, I am currently working on a streaming room, a place where I can now leave the house and actually work on videos and things like that. I am very, very close. If you are a part of the Discord and you're a part of the community, you should see images there already. But this thing is looking phenomenal. And I can't wait to do a tour video of the actual room whenever I get it all set up. But I am very, very close. Basically, I turned a shed and flipped it and turned it into an actual living space. And I've got to admit, maybe architect is actually a part of my name. No, I'm just kidding. No, but really, it does look really good, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. But this is a little bit shorter of an episode. Got a lot of stuff to get done. I wanted to make sure I got this video out and announced to you guys that this pack is now out. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.